I wasn't actually looking for grad school. I was working right out of university, and what's an interesting thing is that my dad also worked for the bank for a good portion of his career. And in the back of my mind, one of the things that led to the dissatisfaction about this is like, do I want to be another member of my family spending, no disrespect to that organization, but spending 30 years of their life in that job. I asked myself a question. There was like a bit of a preamble to that, but I asked myself a question as to what I would study for me if I didn't have any obligation. I did know that pursuing an MBA, which was an option, did not feed me at all. And in fact, I was like, yeah, I could do it, I'm assuming. But there's no drive, there's no pull for it. And I just asked myself, what would I do? What would I study? And I typed in studying creativity. It was like 20 characters or something like that. And the third response that came up was the International Center for Studies in Creativity, which I'd never heard about. And I looked at it, grad school, Masters of Science. Interesting, I got an undergrad in science. Facilitation, creative problem solving. I didn't do any other research. That was the research I did. But I was doing in one of the facilitation classes where you had to do all your practicums, get 100 hours, whatever it is. And I was working with a client, and to be frank, I didn't actually, because I was starting from scratch with zero expectations of myself or on the program, I didn't go very deep in finding complex, high-stakes clients. I found clients that allowed me to practice in a very safe space. And I had one client who showed up 2 hours late for their own facilitated conversation. And when they were there, they weren't very present in the moment, even though it was, in theory, would have been very beneficial to them. I know it was beneficial for me. I talked to my professor after the fact. I said, this is what happened. They showed up late. They weren't very present in the session. And his response immediately was, great. What did you learn? My relationships have changed for the better with myself, with my family, with my friends. My career path has changed. I have a personal vision and North Star to guide decisions. I'm taking a one-year secondment from the US firm to the Canadian firm to lead one of their top regions. And instead of just being a lead designer facilitator, I'm going to be leading the team that is responsible for leading breakthrough experiences. In the new position that I'm going to, it's about bringing these aspects to life. 30% of my role is going to be informing national strategy for the internal organization. 70% of my job is about leading that team in the market in the Toronto region. Creative leadership doesn't just enable them professionally, but I feel strongly that it enables them personally. And if I can help somebody live their life with a more sturdy foundation in some small way, then that is effective not just for them personally, but for us professionally. I mean, it was transformative. It was it's a big word, but for me, there's no question. Even now with what's going on politically in the world of like the crisis around health, COVID, so forth, the ambiguity at work, I've got this level of confidence that I feel I have confidence in the ability to generate options in any given situation. And so yeah, transformative, confidence building, a lot of intrapersonal growth.